Shalom, this is your brother Tazaya Amar of GMS Valdosta, Georgia, coming out with another weekly lesson. And I pray that it be edifying as well as informative. But first, we want to give all praises and glorifications to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakadash. We want to give double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS, Great Millstone, for teaching us the true knowledge of these scriptures. Want to say Shalom in a heart to all the brothers and sisters that are striving and thriving in the same 100% true doctrine. Shalom. Today's lesson is pretty much based upon how our people, Israelites, are bewitched in this society. You know, these up under the spell that they can prosper in this society, and that, hey, what thus said the Most High doesn't count. You know, they just disregard that when He have told us. Well, I'll let the scripture speak for itself. And my first scripture is going to be the book of Obadiah, Obadiah chapter 1, starting at verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus said the Most High Yahweh concerning Edom. Who is Edom? Edom is so-called white man, Esau. We have heard a rumor from the Most High Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. What is an ambassador? A messenger. So here is a messenger that has been sent by the Most High Yahweh. And this is what the message said. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Talking about Edom. Rise up against her. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. We are greatly despised by these heathen. Edom, so-called white man. Esau. We are greatly despised. But, once again, as I said, 2/3 of us have been bewitched by these devils. You think somehow or another that you're going to be able to prosper on this side. And it's all by design. Sure. He'll give you that pat on the back that you so desire. You know. He'll give you the illusion of inclusion. That you are somehow important to him. I mean, you know, you really matter to him when he hates your guts. And he'll even be the one that says so-called Christmas. You know, he'll say he give you a $500 bonus for Christmas, you know, doing so-called Christmas, which is a pagan holiday. Guess why he willing to do that? Why would he not be able to want to give you maybe $500 or maybe $1,000, you know, during that time? Because you probably have made him $250,000 that year. $250,000, if not more. So don't think he just loves you, or he just being generous, you know, for no reason. Shit, why shouldn't he give you maybe $1,000 at the end of the year when you done made him $250,000? Well, you let them $500 or them $1,000 go to your damn head. You're bent over backwards kissing his ass, and at the same time he hates you with a perpetual hatred. In the minute you get bedridden, you're not able to perform his job or perform his task the way he wants you to. See how quick he'll kick your ass to the curb in a heartbeat. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. Like I say, they hate you with a passion. They might not show it then, but hey, get on their wrong, get on their bad side and see what happens. You know, become one of those uppity niggas. You know, a nigga that speak out or complain about certain situation or bring out his wickedness and the things that he's doing wrong, and see what happens. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, that dwellest in the cleft of the rocks. Talking about Esau once again. Esau, Edom, so-called white man, whose habitation is high. You know, they on the pillar now. You know, they on the pedestal. Even though this talking about the Caucasus Mountain, where they originally, which was their original habitation, that says in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? You know, these devils got so much pride now that they think that, hey, they can't be touched. That America is invincible. Little do they know that this place is getting set up to be, hey, basically what it's going to be an example. The Lord is going to sit, the Most High Yahweh B'Shem Abishai is going to make this place out an example of what not to be. Because, hey, it's Sodom and Gomorrah to the 10th power. And that's cordially speaking. It's probably to the 20th power. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and we know who some is the eagle. You know, that's that pride bird of prey that sit high and attack out of nowhere. You know, just swoop down. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars. Who has a space station among the stars that is on constant watch? What are they watching for? What are the purpose of having a space station in the first place? What are you looking for? This will I bring thee down, said the Most High Yahweh. Okay, when the Most High come back, crack them skies, hey, that place coming down too. Everything concerning Edom, Esau's so-called white man, hey, is coming down. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? How did these devils get America? Did they not murder, rob, and rape the Native Americans? So-called Native Americans? They are Israelites from the tribe of Gad. Did they not just overpower them and just took their land? And the only reason they were able to do it because of their blessing, the sword, which is the modern day gun. Would they not have stolen till they had enough? These devils have an insatiable appetite for blood and for colonizing people, controlling people. Basically just taking their shit, resources. He never have enough. If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? Look, would he have not left some of the fertile land that had an abundance of resources for the Native Americans, since this was their land in the first place? No. He took it all and put them on a reservation where the land was barren, less fertile, hardly if any resources. And if they discovered that there was any resources there, hey, they would make the tribe of Gad move to another location. They would take that. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? The Most High is exposing these devils for what they are. These devils made over 600 treaties with the Native American, so-called Native American, which are Gadites, and didn't keep neither one of them. The minute, at the moment that they saw something that they wanted, even though they had made promises to the Gadites, hey, it wasn't nothing for them to go back on their word. Osceola, the chief of Seminole, didn't fall for that. The slogan that, hey, he speaketh with forked tongue, Osceola and the Seminole Indians, hey, they took heed to that slogan. They didn't let it be like water on a duck back. It just didn't roll off of their back. Hey, they took it hard and took it to mind. They didn't make no treaties. They didn't become as they coined it a part of the civilized tribe. Shit. Who was uncivilized in the first place? They wasn't uncivilized. They were just trying to hold on to what belonged to them. How in the hell they was uncivilized savages and heathen, so to speak. We know who the real savages and barbarians were. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? The Most High exposed these devils for what they are. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. And that's what they did. That's why we call them the devils that they are. Because devil only means deceiver. They deceived the whole nation. The Cherokee, the Iroquois, the Navajo, the Blackfeet, the Apaches, the Comanches, and the list goes on, man. And prevail against thee, they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. As the scriptures say, they that eat thy bread. You know that the so-called Native American Gadites taught these peoples how to survive, how to thrive when they got here. And as soon as they learn how to survive and thrive in this land, they went to plotting on how to take it from the Native American Indian. And they set it up with their, once again, with their blessing, which was the firearms, and start slaughtering, murdering people, the Gadites, and demonize them. Imagine that. You come into a person's house, you take their house, kick them out. When they try to come back in, they are the villain instead of the victim. Man, like I say, deceiver, devil, and in its pure form, Esau, Edom. Should I not in that day, said the Most High Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? So hey, it's coming. The Most High said He's going to destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau, the hierarchy, the government, the so-called elite is going to be destroyed. And thy mighty men, O Teman, which is supposed to be, hey, the wisest of the wise of the Edomites, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau, the hierarchy, may be cut off by slaughter. And that's what's coming to you, devils. You live by the sword, you die by the sword, which is the modern day firearm. For that violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And no matter how ye coons and sambos try to come to your defense, the Most High say, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And since he a power that cannot lie, hey, Uncle Sambo, Uncle Tom, Mama Coon can't save you. So get ready for your judgment. And with that, my next scripture is going to be the book of Amos. The book of Amos, chapter 1. The book of Amos, chapter 1, starting at verse 11. Thus said the Most High Yahweh, for 3 transgression of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof. No, so no matter, once again, like I said, no matter what, you coons and you sambos and you shoe shiners, you buck dancers, you tap dancers, you ain't gonna be able to save Esau. Hey, we had to take our punishment. damn it, he gonna have to take his. Ain't no way around it. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword and did cast off all pity. You know, these devils didn't have no pity on us. Why you niggas cooning so hard for him? Do you not know how your forefathers was treated? Your grandparents and your great grandparents, what they had to endure so that your black ass could be here. Do you understand the turmoil they had to go through just so you can be here? You know, my granddad have told me stories of, matter of fact, he told me about the fact when he was about 15 years old, he had to run and hide in the top of a tree just because some crackers wanted to have a damn lynching party. And he had to stay up in the top of a tree all night long while they were searching for somebody to lynch. And you think these devils ain't gonna have to pay for that? And that's just one little episode that he told me about. I don't want to get into all of them. The book of Psalms, chapter 64, starting at verse 1. The chief musician, a Psalm of David. Hear my voice, O Yahweh, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. These devils are steady plotting as I speak, on how to delete your ass. While you going to bat for them, they trying to figure out how to get rid of your ass. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Iniquity, sin upon sin. Do you know these devils don't sleep at night? As the scriptures roughly paraphrasing say that, hey, is continuously devising ways of getting rid of your ass. But you want to preserve him. You want him in the kingdom with you. Who whet their tongues like a sword. Wet. Sharpen their tongue like they would a knife. You know, demonize you. Of course, they'll smile and grin in your face, but behind your back, you just a nigga. And bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. You know, hey, these devils can weaponize their words. You know, hey, we've seen it over time and time again. Hey, these devils can call 911 and say you did something that you actually didn't do, and when the police show up, they ain't hearing your side of the story. They don't give a damn about the facts. The minute they show up and see you and see that you are Jake, that's all they need to see. They'll shoot first and ask questions later. The book of Psalms, chapter 64, and I'm going to jump down to verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of land snared privily. They say, who shall see me? You know, these devils, as I said earlier, these devils can't sleep at night unless they're devising wicked devices on how to get rid of your ass. But you got Jakes. I guess they're not getting into sleep, trying to devise ways of saving these devils, are coming up. They caping so hard till they forget about their own salvation. And it's always the Edomites, Esau. It's never the other nations that they're concerned about. It's only the ones that had them in oppression, that had their foot on their neck. They love their oppressors. That's Stockholm Syndrome. Imagine that. You love the man that put his foot in your ass and got you in the chokehold. Do everything in the book to keep you at the bottom of the totem pole. But you love him to death. You know what? That's when we say, we can't wait till the Most High get rid of some of you niggers. And I say that with a straight face, because that's what you are. You love your oppressor more than you love your own people, more than you love your own self, because you keep harder for them than you do your own self. You ain't worried about your salvation. You want the damn devil to be. You want the devil to be saved. And with that being said, I'm gonna close out by giving all praises and glorification to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rekakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the true knowledge of these scriptures. I want to say Shalom and Ahab to all the Akwans and Akwas that are striving and thriving in the same true doctrine. Shalom.